All right, guys. Listen up. Ow! This is a beautiful night, guys. This is a beautiful night. This is a beautiful night. This is a beautiful night. How's everybody doing out there?
Good, Danny. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, guys. Listen. We got some amazing stuff for you guys tonight. We're going to be talking about Fibonacci retracements, guys. We're going to be talking about it, how it's going to actually help you to win in your trading. Listen, this is one of the tools that I've been playing around with and just kind of like just deep diving into for probably like the last couple of weeks. And honestly, I don't know the reason why I did not do this earlier on. Because the Fibonacci, simplest tool ever, which would literally tell you exactly where the market is going to go. It will help you to win 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. Now, I've taught it to several other individuals, just kind of randomly sitting at the dinner table or what have you, and they've been using it and seeing so much success with it. And I'm so super proud of them. So now what I'm doing is taking the same information and I'm sharing it with the larger crowd. All right. So let's just deep dive right on into it. Okay. So I want to first thank you guys for actually coming out, spending this time with me, and we are going to just bless your socks off. All right. So first and foremost, what I want you to know is your prerequisites. Okay. Your prerequisites is the IML Academy, your basics 1 through 4, technical analysis, and your mindset. If you have not done that, please go back and do it. I'm going to say that one more time. If you have not done it, go back and do it. You may understand some things, but you're not going to understand it all. So what I want you to do is I want to make sure that you get through those basics 1 through 4, the technical analysis, and your mindset so you can understand this, what we're talking about tonight. All right. Now, your requirements. These are going to be your requirements for this. MetaTrader 4 is going to be either on your phone or your laptop. Now, you can do it on both. You'll see more on your laptop, but you can do it on both. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to do that on both tonight. All right. So these are going to be your requirements. Once again, MetaTrader 4, phone or laptop. All right. Now, what is Fibonacci? Fibonacci retracements is just simply put, it's a term that normally technical analysis or technical people use to refer to areas of support and resistance, okay? Now, the Fibonacci retracement levels is basically in horizontal line that indicates areas of supports and resistance at the key Fibonacci levels before trends tends to continue in its original direction, all right? Now, you have different levels, which is basically your 23, your 38, 50, 61, and 100. Now, what does that really look like? All right. This is what it looks like. If you take, for example, right here, this is going to be your your 0 point, okay? Your 23, this is going to be your 38, this is going to be your 50, this is going to be your 61, and down here is another zone, all right? But typically what you're going to do is you're going to go from the bottom and take that bad boy all the way to the top to find out what your levels are, okay? Now, here is another example of what the Fibonacci retracement tool looks like. Now, I've done this on my chart, okay? One of the DVP pairs that I've been using as of late. Now, this is a live chart that I took example of earlier today, just to kind of show you guys what it looks like on a live chart. All right. As you can see, this is my starting point right here. I've dragged my Fibonacci from the top to the bottom of that trend before it started reversing. And then on the side, you see your levels with 23, your 38, your 50, your 61, and your 100. Now, what I've taught individuals prior to this training is I like to go to the 38, okay? Because typically the 38 is a safe and sound area, and you can win going to the 38. Now, it is known to have hit the 61 and is known to have hit the 50 at times. Now, they say it's guaranteed to hit the 50, but I've seen many of times before where it'll hit close to the 50, but then reverse. But that 38 is practically guaranteed to hit. So what I normally do is I'll draw my retracement from the top of a trend down to the bottom before markets start reversing, and then I will set my take profit at the 38 level. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to just quickly pause, and I'm going to show you guys how to do the Fibonacci retracement on your MetaTrader 4. Okay? Real simple, real easy. There's nothing to it. Right? All you got to do is just draw it from one extension to the next, and that's it. So I'm going to just go ahead and move this up. These are some of my trades and that I've been playing around with now. Guys, these trades here, this is something I'm going to be teaching you guys in the new in a few weeks to come. This is basically gap trading, okay? How to actually trade the gaps and make money off of the gaps, okay? Every time that the market opens up at 5 o'clock on Sunday, there's always a gap on one of the charts. I'm going to show you guys how to win. But right now, we're just going to focus in on the Fibonacci, all right? Now, I'm going to show you guys something. Now, this was the chart that you guys saw in the last slide, right here. This is that area, okay? You're going to hit your Fibonacci button right up here in the top. You're going to grab that one right there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click and drag it down to the lowest point before market reverses. Now, what I want you to see, what the market price do? Is your level your 38? Is your level your 50? And your 61? Did it not hit the 38? Yes. Did it hit your 51? Yes. Did it hit your 61? Yes. Individuals have to be patient if they are going to be using this, okay? Gotta be patient if you're going to be doing this. Now, is it guaranteed all the time to hit your 50 or hit your 61? No. But it is guaranteed to hit your 38. All right? Let me show you another example. We're just going to stick right on in here, okay? Matter of fact, from here to here. Hit your 61. Great. Hit your 50. Great. Hit your 38. Awesome. Here's another one. Top to the bottom. Boom. 38. 50. 61. Now, if you look at this candle here, it hit your 38 and your 50 really quick. If you got out, you could have got back in and still got it again before this huge breakout. Now, I'm going to show you something on the reverse side. Now, these are typically dealing with the trades that are going on the downside. Now, what happens if you want to actually get in the trade going on the upside? All right. Here it is, from the lowest point to the highest point. Now, what did market do? Came right on down and hit your 50. It continued to go down and hit your 61, but that's after you had this huge spike. So, here's your 38. You would have got your profit. And then it hit down past your 50. This one did not hit its 61. Okay? It did not hit its 61. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's not necessarily always going to hit your 50 or its 61, but it's pretty much guaranteed to hit your 38. Now, how many pips is that typically? Starting from maybe about here, right on down to your 38. That one was 24 pips. You put a standard lot size on that, that's $240. If you put a dollar size lot size, that's $24 that you can make just off of retracement alone. All right? Now, once again, you're going to find your bottom. Drag it all the way to the top. And you're going to see how market price moves. Does somebody have a question? I heard somebody's mic go off.
That was mine. Good evening. This is Crystal.
Hey, Crystal, how you doing?
I'm doing great. As far as that standard lot size, how much would I need to deposit in order to go to that extent?
Okay, so with a standard lot size, it all depends. You can have more than $500 in your account. It really depends on the broker that you're with as well, where you can use a standard lot size and have no issues or problems. Okay, typically you have to have more than $500 in your account.
Okay.
All right.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Okay. All right, so.
Daniel.
Yes, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, it was
Okay, you're kind of choppy. I couldn't hear you.
okay.
Okay. All right. We're going to keep moving forward, guys. All right. So what I want you guys to notice, all right, every time that you have a strong movement up or a strong movement down, the market is always going to return a minimum of 38% back to you, okay? Always a minimum of 38% coming back. So anytime that you have a strong move to the downside or a strong move to the upside, market is always going to give you that 38. So utilize your Fibonacci tool. Utilize it. You can put it, like I said, the bottom of the lowest low to the highest of the highest high. And what you're going to see is market price is always going to give you back minimum of 38%. Minimum of 38%. So guys, you can be confident in knowing when there's a huge spike up and you find your exhaustion candles right in here, and you find those exhaustion candles, you see those many little exhaustion candles? When you find these exhaustion candles, put in your Fibonacci. Put it in. And when you stretch it out, you'll see where market price is going. Market price is going to reverse, and you set your levels, and all you have to do, grab this horizontal tool, slide it right on top of your 38, and right there, you have your take profit. Now, one of the things that I do, every trade that I get involved in, I normally give it a 20 pip stop loss. Okay? So whether it's a sell or a buy, I give it a 20 pip stop loss because I want my trade to have a little bit of wiggle room in order to breathe. But this right here, when you put that horizontal line cross your 38, that's going to be your take profit. You can do the same thing on your 50 if you choose. Take the horizontal line tool, drop it right on top of the 50, and now that little price right there on the side is going to be your take profit.
Hey, Daniel, it's
Yes.
John.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, John, yeah. As what you're saying is that, so at the 38%, we need to put in, okay, so where do you enter the trade then?
Okay, so you enter the trade basically at the top here. So, say for instance, right, do your Fibonacci retracement, all right, and you find the highest point. This candle closes. What you want to do is you want to put in the trade on that second candle. Somewhere in here. This is where you want to put your trade at.
And so
Okay.
you do what? A sell stop there?
So you can put in a sell stop if you want, but I use a market execution.
Okay.
Okay. I use a market execution once I notice that the market is continuously going down, and I will just a market execution and ride that right on down until it hits this 38.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And it's the same thing in reverse when you are doing a buy. So for instance, right here, I put in my exhaust from the top to the bottom. Here is my next candle. All right. It went down, but then it reversed and went back up. I'm going to put my trade about right here. This is where I'm going to go into the market. I need to see proof that it's starting to move up in an upward direction. Okay. Market execution. From that point to the 38, that's 28 pips. Real simple, real easy. Now, one of the things that I tend to like to do, okay, is I like to use other tools and indicators to make sure that I see what I'm seeing, okay? So one of the tools that I use is the RSI and the stochastic. Okay? Now, these two tools, along with the Fibonacci, will pretty much show you your areas of retracement. Okay? Now, what's going to happen is this, right? When you see this level here, you see this level, how it just dipped down, got underneath, and then reversed? That's the same situation here. I want you to look at market price. How market price dropped and then reversed. Market price dropped and then reversed. I look at these levels to make sure that everything is lining up before I actually put in my Fibonacci. A lot of times market price will literally fool you to making an impulsive move before it's actually exhausted. You want to wait until you see marks like that, when the market is actually shooting up, when the market is actually shooting up, before you actually put in your trade, okay? So I utilize the RSI as well as the stochastic to find out where my levels are going to be. When it's over top of the 70, over top of the 85, or under the 30 and under the 15, before I put in my Fibonacci and ride it up or ride it down. All right. Now, there are some other tools that I love using. So let me kind of share with you guys some of these other tools, right? Now, RSI and the stochastic, okay? Now, your RSI levels, let me share with you guys first, okay? Your level is going to be 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70, all right? And your period is going to be either 7 or 14, all right? Your stochastic is going to be your levels of 15 and 85. Your period, the K5, D3, and your slowing is going to be 3. Your method is going to be exponential. Now, for those who don't know necessarily how to utilize it, it's perfectly fine. I will do another video on how to utilize your RSI and your stochastic, all right? So don't worry. I'm going to show you how to do it. Real simple, real easy. Now, here are some other easy tools. The Easy Sto as well as the Easy RSI. Now, these two tools you can use free. You can download it off of your either Google Play Store or your Apple Store. These two tools will basically tell you or send you a notification when the market price is over the 70 on the RSI, under the 30 on the RSI, or over the 85 on the stochastic, and under the 15 on the stochastic. This gives you easy indications of when to get in the market and make money. You guys got it? Real simple, real easy. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it looks like. If I can just get in here real quick. Let me stop sharing here so I can pull up my phone. Close that. Let's see. One quick thing. So I should be able to. All right, I don't know who's really just jumped on, but I'm gonna see if I can mute you. All right, cool. All right, so let me see. Just started. All right, so guys, here we go. I'm going to show you the Easy Stochastic and how it works. All right. Now, here is the Easy RSI. It's going to be this one right here. All right, Easy RSI. Go ahead and stop that from or uninstall it by accident. So I want you to go to your either your Apple Play Store, not your Apple Play Store, your Google Play Store or your Apple Store, and I want you to download this. All right. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to find the settings at the bottom. Later. All right. And what I want you to do is I want you to turn on your H1 for alerts, your alert for H4 and D1 if you want. Now, listen, any one of these will actually do. Now, I only have it on for the hour chart right now. But up top is where you're going to do all of your settings. You have the oversold conditions is going to be 30. The overbought conditions is going to be 70. Okay? So when price is overbought, you're going to see a red indication. That red indication means, hey, listen, get ready to sell that pair. Okay? Red indication means get ready to sell that pair. Whenever you see the green indication, that means get ready to buy that pair. Okay? Market price under 30, you buy. Market price over 70, you're going to sell. So this goes in coordination to what I'm telling you. Red, you're going to sell. Green, you're going to buy. All right? So once you have these settings in place, you choose which alerts that you want to get. I have it set to, once again, the H1, but you can choose the H4, the D1, 15-minute, or the 30-minute if you choose. I recommend being on the H1 or above. Now this is, once again, the easy RSI. Once you have that, okay, you're going to go over to your watch list, okay? Your watch list is going to be where you're going to place all of the trade, or should I say the pairs in which you would like to see. So you're going to click on that plus sign up top. You're going to find the pair that you want. I'm going to say GBP JPY. You click there, and automatically you have GBP JPY now in your list. All right, this is going to be your watch list. So anytime that that pair gets into that zone, like here, this is an indication it is time to buy. Now, AUD USD is currently, that price is underneath that 30 on the RSI, okay? So what you do is you take that, you go back to your charts, and you see exactly what market price is doing and get ready to actually buy. Now, let me show you the easy stochastic. All right. This is another one that we love using. All right. Once again, it's just like the easy RSI, but what you're going to do is in your settings up top, you're going to change that to 15. And you're going to change overbought to 85. All right. You guys have a question?
Yeah, Daniel, it's John. I have a question.
Hey, John. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we have these time frames, like the 1 hour, the 4 hours, and then the daily and all that. So why did you pick the one? I mean, how do you know which one to pick and which one is more accurate?
Okay. Daily chart is going to be more accurate than the other charts. Okay, because it's giving you the direction of the market for the overall week. Or should I say the overall month. It's direction of the market for the overall month. Inside that one candle, you're going to see all market movement for that entire day. All right. So let me do this. Let me show you guys that real quick. On the day chart, clear this out. On the day chart, now this is the hourly chart, right? This is the hourly chart. You're going to see pretty much all this movement is going to be in one candle on the day chart. All of this movement is on one candle in the day chart. Same thing here. Switching over to the day chart. This candle right here was everything inside that one candle that I showed you earlier, and I can prove it. Right here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to put these two lines. put these two lines right up against that one candle, this candle here. Now, I want you to watch when I switch over to the hourly chart, all price movement is going to be within these two lines. There it is right there. All price movement was in those two lines that I just put in. You see it? So on the day chart, it gives you a broader perspective of where market price is really moving. The hourly chart gives it breakdown hour by hour. The day chart breaks it down day by day. So if you're looking at the day chart, you get a broader perspective of what market price is really doing. All right? You got it, John?
Yeah, Daniel. Yeah.
Okay.
I was on mute. Okay.
It's all right.
That's explain. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, okay.
Oh, no problem. All right. So, like I was saying earlier about the easy RSI and the easy stochastic, real simple, real easy to utilize. There's nothing really to it. I'm gonna switch back over real quick so you guys can see.
Hey, Daniel,
I'm here.
do we have to download both those apps? Is that two separate apps or one app?
They're two separate apps.
Okay.
So let me see if I can pull it up real quick. One is called the Easy Stow. Now I got the Easy Stow RSI, but there's one called Easy Stow, and then the other one is called Easy RSI. So if you go to your Play Store or your Google Play Store or your Apple Store, there's Easy Stow right there. Okay. All you got to do is hit get, and they're free. Absolutely free. I'm gonna let that bad boy download. Okay, boom. Open it up. Click allow for it to give you notifications. And then right at the top, where it says subscribe, all you're gonna do is hit that plus, and then you're gonna find the pair that I normally go for my GBP pairs because I love them to death. So I love my GBP USD, AUD USD, and what was that other one that I Euro USD. Where's she at? There she go. So once you have those in place, once you put your pairs in place, go to your settings. You make sure you're in the back. You type in your 15 for your oversold, 85 for your overbought. Turn off your 15 and your 30. And make sure that you have your alerts for your H1, your H4, and your D1. After you do that, you're pretty much ready to rock and rumble. That's it. Just sit back, wait until you wind up getting a notification saying that, hey, this particular pair is over the 85. Or this particular pair is over under, it's in the 15. And that's when you go into the market. You look at your pairs on the chart and then make a decision then whether you're going to jump in the market or not. It's real simple, real easy. There is nothing to it. Absolutely nothing to it. So now I know there's a couple of people who have had major success with it. So I'm going to ask Lori. Laura, are you on?
I am, sir. What's going on?
Yeah. Can you just tell people, you know what I'm saying, the success that you've had with
I think you read it in what I said. You saw it in the chat room. I'm excited about that. Thank you for showing that to us.
yes, no problem.
Thank you so much. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Happy Sunday. Happy Labor Weekend. We get to labor with our phones.
I just got alerts. Guys.
Yeah, the Easy Stow actually is probably the best tool for me to look at if it's really in over 85, let's say like 90 or 91. That's when I will put in an order for a sell and for a sell stop. So just depending on where it is at 38 mark, I'll go ahead and put that horizontal line there so I can figure out what the take profit figure is. And then I calculate 20 pips backwards for profit, for the entry mark, excuse me. And then I do about 70 pips for the stop loss. And that's because the very first week that I was trying it, I was shorting myself and I was only doing about 20 or 30 pips for the stop loss. I was losing. So once I started increasing that to about 70 pips for the stop loss figure, then I was seeing more success rate. And so typically within 2 days, these will take profit.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
The notification, that's going to be text, or is it going to be SMS, or how's that work?
It's the notification. It doesn't come in via SMS or anything. It's just a notification directly on your phone. You're gonna see it pop up. Wish I could. Let me see if I can. Screen share.
I would just say check the app from time to time, Willie, because what you'll notice is that, these are not going to move every second, because a lot of these, if it's going to be on the 1 hour chart or the 4 hour chart, it's slower moving. So if you check on it pretty often and you see that, oh wow, USD CHF is around 85, you may want to keep watching that just for maybe an hour or so, and then put in your sell stop in there.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
So, Willie,
Daniel?
Yeah, real quick. I'm just going to show this real quick. So basically, what your notification is going to wind up on your phone, just similar to this. You see how it says Easy Stow, GBP, USD, GBP, GBP, USD oversold, H1, it's going to basically come in looking like that. And let me see. Here's another one. AUD, US, sold. 1 hour. I have other ones on here somewhere. Here we go. AUD, oversold. AUD, USD, oversold. So it's very, very similar to this. It's going to give you your pair as well as what the market condition is, whether it's oversold. All you have to do is just click on that, go in, and see exactly where market price is. Then check your chart, make your decision, jump into the market. That's it.
Hey, Daniel,
Go ahead.
Can you show how you set the alert again?
You want to see how I set the alert again?
Yes, the alert.
So down here at the bottom in your settings, you're going to click your settings button.
Okay.
Inside that settings, on top, you want to make 30. You want to make sure you have your 70. And then you choose which one that you want the alert for. Which time frame? Do you want it for the hour? Do you want it for the 4 hour? Do you want it for the day? You want to make it on the, okay, I recommend hour, 4 hour, and the daily. But you can choose what you want. I'm recommending the hour, 4 hour, and the daily. So,
Okay.
that's what I'm recommending. Okay.
Okay.
Now, here. All right, so one other website that I love using is called baby.com. Okay, and there's a Telegram group for traders. This is a trading library. Now I'm going to send this out to you guys later on today. That way you have the PowerPoint presentation. We're going to make sure the video is actually uploaded so you guys can go back and review as well. But I want to make sure that you guys know about the trading library Telegram group. It's really easy. You can download any type of trading material that's there. Really easy reads. If you need to know about particular indicators, or you want to learn a little bit more about Fibonacci, whatever the case is, they have a manual, they have a book for you, okay? Now, babypips.com, this is one of my favorite websites I love going to. And I'm going to show this to you guys real quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with it, all right? But I think that this particular website will actually do wonders for you, all right? So let me see if I can just share. Where is my web? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go here, babypips.com. Now, babypips.com, real elementary education when it comes down to Forex. Now, I still want you guys to go through your basics, 1 through 4, your technical analysis, as well as your mindset on IML. But if there's things that you don't necessarily understand, I want you to utilize babypips.com. All right? Babypips.com, it gives you everything. You have trading quizzes that you can take. It tells you a little bit more about, Forex. It gives you, courses that you can take. Preschool shows you what is Forex, why trade Forex, who, trades Forex, blah, blah, blah. You got your kindergarten courses, your elementary courses. Like I told you, it gives you like step by step. And it also gives you certifications after you finish one of the courses, okay? But it teaches you all these different things about the oscillators, your pivot points, your harmonic patterns, you name it, you got it, okay? The quizzes, I took a quiz earlier today just dealing with the support and resistance, your support and resistance. I made a mistake on a couple of them. But the thing is, you have a chance and opportunity to really test your knowledge. You learn through IML. You come here, you test your knowledge. You learn. This website is completely free, guys, completely free. So I recommend you guys actually utilizing this to your abilities, okay? Utilize it to the fullest. When you learn things from IML, bring it over here, test your knowledge, because we're all about learning. We're all about building. We're all about understanding what it is to be successful in trading. Okay? You guys have any questions? Any questions? I'm pretty much done. So I want to make sure that anybody have any questions. I want to fulfill your questions for you. So throw them at me.
Hey, Daniel, it's John.
Hey, John.
So, do we have to look at both the easy STO and the easy RSI? I mean, like, can we look at just one and then decide on whether to enter the trade, or we have to look at both?
You can look at, it doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter. I'm recommending You're going to either use your RSI or your stochastic. I use both to verify whether or not this is a good trade or not. I've been successful in both of them because there's times where even though RSI is underneath the 30, that stochastic is nowhere near the 15. And I feel like the stochastic is a little bit more consistent and a little bit more accurate than the RSI.
Okay.
Same thing in reverse. There's been times where the stochastic is underneath the 15, but the RSI is not underneath the 30.
Right.
So I utilize both. If both are underneath respective levels, that's when I get into the market.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Hey, Daniel, it's Tanya.
Hey, Tanya.
What's going on? Thank you so much for this.
No problem. No problem. Every Sunday, we're going to be giving out this knowledge. So I want you guys to get on. You know, I want to make sure that you guys are getting it. I want to make sure that you guys are understanding it. So this is no problem at all.
Cool. My question to you, if you can just confirm really quick, when you are doing the Fibonacci, on the downtrend, you are going from high to low, and on an uptrend, you're going from low to high so that you can get the proper retracement percentage.
So one more time.
On a downtrend, you set it, you start the Fibonacci from high to low.
Correct.
And on an uptrend, you start it from low to high.
Correct.
Perfect. That was my question, and just wanted to confirm.
That's it.
Thank you.
No problem. Anyone else? Oh, come on now. Don't be shy now.
I'm sure I will have some more questions, Daniel. I need to go back and rewatch this video, so you know I will.
I know you will. I know you will, Elise. So that's cool. All right. So I'm going to show you guys one more time how to actually set this thing up. All right. Just one last time, and then we're going to go ahead and shut it down, let you guys get to practicing, and let's go make some money. Period. All right. Let's see.
So basically, Daniel, this software is basically just alerting you to go over and look at your chart for that particular pair to let you know there is a movement in place, right?
That's it.
Okay.
That's absolutely it. It's an alert. Let you know, hey, price is moving. I may want to jump in.
Well, Daniel, is John.
Hey, John.
So sometimes you get a spike like due to news, like all news or yeah, something like that. So when the news pushes, I mean, like goes in a certain way, I mean, how do you use the circle? I mean, is that like fake or you wait for? I mean, how do you handle that?
Oh wait, I mean, that movement when news comes out.
Yeah.
So, for instance, like this movement right here, I'm pretty sure it was news.
Okay.
Spike right there was. I'm pretty sure it was news. I'm not gonna jump in the market when that's saying going up, because I don't know necessarily if market price is just gonna reverse or not. So what I do, I wait. I just sit back and wait until this movement exhausts itself. Once it exhausts itself, that's when I throw in my Fibonacci, because I know that market price is going to return to me a minimum of 38.
Okay.
A minimum of 38. So, for instance, Anya, you watching?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just going to look at this movement here. When price movement went up, I'm going to find the bottom and push it all wherever the top is. Now, I probably would have seen it around here, and that's perfectly fine, okay? Put it all the way to the top. And you look at your levels. This is your 38. This is here's your 50 and your 61. I go to the 38. I like to go to the 38 because it's pretty much guaranteed that you're going to hit the 38. Now, this right here, this movement did not go into the very next day, but it hit 8. It came back down to 50 as well. Okay? But it did.
Okay.
1.
Daniel,
Yep.
I love those engulfing bullish candles. Now, if look at the RSI and look at the stochastic. So you wouldn't have gotten a notification prior to that move, right?
Say one more time.
We would have gotten a notification prior to that move, right?
What, this move here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have got a notification once it actually hits over that 70.
Right.
Yeah, you would have got a notification.
Right.
You would have got a notification once it hit over this 85. Okay, so the easy RSI and the easy stochastic tells you when market price is over a certain level, when it's basically time to sell. Okay, and in reverse, when it's underneath that 30, when it's underneath that 15, it's going to alert you and tell you, hey, get ready to buy.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So once again, guys, you're going to click on your Fibonacci tool here. And for a sell,
I have a question.
dropping, you're going to find the highest point and you're going to go to the lowest point. And then what you're going to do is find your level of your 38. Grab a horizontal bar, pull it down to the 38. Right there on the side is going to be your take profit number. Real simple, real easy. If you want to go to the 50, just drop that line directly to 50. There's your take profit number. Right.
So as of which time frame do you do this? H1
I do it on the H1
Okay.
or the daily.
Okay.
Get more accuracy on the daily simply because it's an overall day chart, okay? And on top of that, you're going to wind up getting more pips on the daily than you are going to get on the hourly or the 4 hour. So every time frame that you go up, the more pips you're going to wind up getting because you're on a different time frame.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, Dan.
Yes.
My question is the easy store and then the RSI. Tell me again, I see green lights and red lights. And the green and red lights, I don't know.
Okay, so your red lights is going to be your sales. So it's basically indicating to you, hey, market price is over that 70 level or over that 85 level. You want to check your charts because it's ready to sell. These are your supply and demand zones, basically. Okay, so whenever you see a red indication on your easy stochastic or your easy RSI, that basically means get ready because you're going to be in a sell.
Okay.
Anytime you see a green, that basically means get ready to be in a buy.
Get ready.
Yeah.
And when do you buy?
So you want to check your chart. You want to make sure that market price is underneath that 30 when you're about to get into a buy. The green signal, check that, check your chart. Make sure that market price is underneath that 30 on the RSI, underneath that 15 on the stochastic. Draw your Fibonacci. set your line to your 38, set your line to your 50, and let market price. You get in a buy and let market price do what it do.
Okay, when you're using the Fibonacci, you cannot set and go away. You have to be there to monitor, right?
No, you don't. You don't have to monitor. You don't have to monitor not one bit.
I just set it up and go away.
Yes. I don't want you guys to be sitting and watching the charts all day. I don't want you guys doing that.
Hey, these can take a couple of days. So like the most that I've ever seen is take about 2 days. So you just leave it alone.
And wouldn't you recommend that they start with a demo account first?
Yes.
Yes.
Because it sounds like with some of these questions, it sounds like they're trying to use a live account. You need to be using your demo account until you get real comfortable with it.
Yeah, I demoed it 2 weeks before I started doing it.
Exactly.
Do not go into your live account doing this without demoing it first. Please, if you want to save and conserve your money, do not go into your live account until you have demoed this. All right, I want you guys to get it in practice, understand how to use it, and then do it in your live account.
Hey, John or Nee had a question about what chart or what timetable to use. Guys, if you're going to be using the app, like the Easy Stow or the RSI, it tells you what chart that it's trending off of. So if you look, and let's say the H1 is at a 90, you know that you want to look at your 1 hour chart just to place your Fibonacci on for that particular cell that you're going to do. So the app will basically tell you what cheating method you need, what chart you need to go to.
Said cheating method.
It is.
Yeah, and guys, you could, like I said, you could do this on any chart that you want. Any chart, it doesn't matter. You can do it on an hour chart. You can do it on a 4 hour. You can even do it on a daily. It doesn't matter. The Fibonacci itself is going to return to you a minimum of 50%, or I say 38 to 50%. So look at this here. Once again, your high point to your low point. Here's your 38. What did it do? It returned to you. Now this one went all the way up to the 61, okay? Say if I missed that train, okay? I missed that movement up. Here's an opportunity, boom. From the bottom to the top. What did market price do? Here's that 38, boom, it hit it. Here's that 50, boom, it hit it. Here's that 61, boom, it hit it. Say if I wind up missing that train, moving up, okay? Or should I say moving downward? What I'm gonna do, I point to the low point, and I'm gonna ride that sucker right on up. And what happened? It hit the 61.
You guys, we're going to keep this recorded, and in the chat box, please go over to the YouTube page, and hopefully within the next 2 hours, the video will be uploaded, so you can take a look at the replay anytime you want. Dan, you have the PowerPoint slides.
Yeah, I got the PowerPoint slides. I'm going to go ahead and upload those as well, so you guys will actually have it.
So send it to me and anybody that needs them. Then at least, I don't know how to get those out to everybody, but for our group, we actually have good news. We actually have a new webpage that is going to be up live as of tomorrow. That's right. We got a new page. So it will have a lot of information as far as upcoming events. It will have downloads. It'll have links to the YouTube and all of the local events that we have going on week to week. So I'm going to send that out in the group tomorrow so that you can at least download the PowerPoint slides on your own.
And Lori, on that, we definitely want people to be a part of the group, correct? Before you start sharing the information.
Which one are you talking about? The YouTube link?
The one that's going to launch tomorrow.
That's our team page.
Website, yeah.
That's our team website. So it keeps everything kind of centralized. instead of sending out different links for everything. You'll have a link to the calendar. That's our team.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I got you. You're talking about the team 2-week notice.
Trading Lounge.
No, Trading Lounge. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm getting confused. I'm sorry. I'm getting confused. I'll get it together. Okay. Okay. Very good.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll see y'all in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes, yes. And like I said, 70 pips. If you do anything less than that, you're going to find your change is going to be strange.
All right.
So 70 pips is good for your stop loss.
Okay. Cool.
All right.